These videos aren't cut. They're very uncut. I don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know how to use this iPad properly. It's probably why I'm looking off to the side. So, don't know what else to say. Don't know what else to do. So my next surgery after this one is I'm going to have my face done, and then I'm going to have my body done, feminized, and then I've been to voice therapy for the last 3 years, but I'm tone deaf, so I can't get my voice to a feminine pitch or range. Being called sir or he is very offensive. It's extremely offensive. So if you're one of those people that are ignorant, don't do it, because it's like calling certain ethnicities certain words that we don't say anymore, like the N-word and the C-word and a couple other derogatory words. So transgender people are humans as well. We're human beings. We don't need to be treated any different than anybody else, and we're not looking for special treatment. I was an army nurse in the army for 15 years, and I was a major when I got out of the army, so I deserve the same respect that any other veteran gets. It's just that I wasn't allowed to serve once I started transitioning, unfortunately. I'm so happy that President Obama has allowed gay and lesbians to serve openly in the military. That's a big step. However, transgender people are still limited by that. I can still do my job effectively. I can still save somebody's life. I've been overseas in combat. I know what it's like. I've been there, done that, and it's nothing that I can't handle, because I've been through it. Probably tougher than most other people out there. I mean, so yeah, it's like, they say grow some balls. When you have your balls and your penis cut off and see how man you are, go through that. So that's about it. Just tolerance and acceptance. It's like the stigma of people having HIV. It's like, there's such stigma behind it, and it's 2013. So, but we still have a stigma, and it's wrong. There are worse things out there than HIV. I'm HIV positive, and I have been for the last 7 years. I was at working one day, and we had a psych patient that came in and thought the IV in his arm the IV in his arm would look a lot better in my arm, so he stabbed me with it, and I was covering for a friend that night. So I ended up contracting HIV from a needle stick injury at work. That's how I contracted it. But I'd rather have HIV than hepatitis C, and I'd rather have HIV than be type 1 diabetic. I'm just a woman with a virus that's living with a virus. It's no different than having HSV1 or HSV2. Correction on the HSV1, HSV2. I'm a little out of it with the oxy, so if I don't make sense in my accent, my ex-wife could only understand half of what I said anyway because of my Australian accent. So, but she's from Michigan, so she talks funny anyway. Go blue, baby! So anyway, so just, bear that in mind, guys. It's like, I just want same-sex marriage to be legal in this state, in this country, throughout the whole country. We're getting there, one state at a time. Hopefully, if we get a 26 state majority, that will be federally passed, and then everybody can live with equality in their life. Everybody has a right. Or the gun-toting Americans have their rights to carry their guns and their Second Amendment. And 40 years ago, interracial marriages weren't permitted. And it's like, now you're just doing the same with same-sex couples. You're not permitting, it's a right that we're going to fight, and it's a right that we will win. For same-sex couples. I have a beautiful wife to be. However, there is a problem. She's in prison for second-degree murder, vehicular manslaughter, actually. So I love her dearly, and she accepts me for the way I am. And it's just one of those things where, she made a mistake, and under the Watson law, she killed somebody, and she had 3 prior DUIs, and she was young, and she got a 4th one, and she accidentally killed somebody. So I've got to wait another 9 more years for her to be released, hopefully on parole. Hopefully she'll get out. And so that's going to make me, like 51, or no, 50, 51, something like that. Anyway, I'm 43 in October, so, these drugs are good. So I don't know, I'm just rambling, I guess. Most people will probably turn this off within 30 seconds of listening to it, or less. But I don't find that has the information that you need, and they just refuse to. Anyway, everybody's got a right to their opinion. So this is totally uncut and uncensored. When I put it on YouTube, I'm gonna have to sign up for the account, because I've never put a video on YouTube before. So it's gonna have to be the over 18 warning thing, because it's sexually explicit. Well, it's got nude bits in it, and gross operation stuff. I really can't think right now. Anyway, so another thing I'd like to talk about to everybody out there: taking prescription medications and alcohol is not a good idea. My ex-wife's friend died a couple of weeks ago in January for mixing prescription meds and alcohol. They just don't mix. If you're on prescription meds, don't drink alcohol. It's not good. And don't take other illicit drugs. That's all I can say. It's killing more people than HIV. So it's just at an alarming rate. People are just dying from it. Heath Ledger died from it. He was a great actor too. I really liked him a lot. And Murph, I don't know about Murph, Brittany Murphy. I'm not sure what she died of, but she was a great actress too. I really liked her a lot. And people just don't do it. Don't mix prescription meds and alcohol together. It's killing people like you wouldn't believe. And also with the gun control thing that's going on at the moment, keep your firearms locked up. If you're a gun owner and you have somebody in your household that is mentally unstable, you shouldn't have guns in your house in the first place. They shouldn't be even there by law. if you have somebody in your household that is mentally unstable, because they can get access to them. And if they're locked up, you shouldn't have them there anyway, but you should keep them locked up. Don't keep a gun, loaded under your pillow or in your side dresser. It's just, looking for trouble. It's just, I don't know, I just don't get it. Keep the fucking things locked up. In Australia, it takes 2 years before you can own a handgun. And, it's like, it takes 2 years to buy a handgun and own it, and you just can't walk into a store and show your ID and driver's license. You have to be a member of a gun club. You have to, for like 6 months, you have to shoot every month to qualify this, to keep the privilege of owning a handgun. Then they do an extensive background check. The local police department will come around and check your house to see that you have a suitable safe, that it's locked up and it's got all these specifications. It's easy, just keep them locked up. If you keep them locked up, people can't break into your house and steal them. Kids can't pick up guns and shoot themselves or shoot each other with them or shoot other kids with them. You got to keep them locked up. And if you have somebody in your house that has a alcohol or drug addiction or is mentally unstable, you shouldn't have the firearms in your house in the first place. And if you're one of those people that fall into that category, you shouldn't have the firearms in your place either, because you're going to get, it's just, you're going to get drunk or high or stoned or whatever, and then, think that, little things are after you, little green men are after you, and you start shooting stuff up. So just keep the guns out of reach for people that shouldn't have them. And I think everybody should be psychologically background checked to own a firearm. And you should have to pay for it. I mean, if you want to own a gun, you should have to pay for it. Or the background checks or the psychological evaluation. But you've got to keep them locked up. Keep them locked up, it keeps them out of the hands of the people that shouldn't have them. And that's all I have to say about that too. There's probably more, but I don't know. I'm just rambling, I guess. Anyway, that's it for now, until this medication kicks in. And then I'll get back to you all. Ciao.